You won't believe what happened to me today. I threw a gun and a pile of cash on the table and told Sonny to stay away from Jerry. Hold up, don't walk away. I'm gonna have a word with your dad, I mean my son. Just wait a sec. First of all, respect. You're a stand-up guy from the same family, but just stop talking to me. Listen up, hit the bucks. You see, all he cares about are the flashy things, clothes, cars, money, and he's totally clueless. He even tossed out his die-hard fan yesterday. He said Mr. George wouldn't pay his rent anymore. That's just ridiculous. A 9-year-old kid is bold enough to run a business better than you. I offered you a job, but you said no. Fine, you keep my son. You don't know how much I spoil him. He's like my son, not yours. He's my son. Now get that. I'm not afraid of you. I know all about you. I never take this road. Ask anyone, they know me. But you're on this time. Don't bully my family. This is my son, not yours. What do you want? Stay away from my son. I'm giving you a gold star, now leave my son alone. I don't care. Just back off. This is the first and last showdown between two men. But that kid feels bad. Why should he return money he earned fair? Yet the father sternly warns him to stay away from Sonny, not due to any pride, but rather because he genuinely desires to shield his son from potential harm. Sons often find it hard to understand their fathers. Jerry wonders why his dad isn't wealthy and they eat steak once a week. What he doesn't get is that his dad is busting his chops to provide for the family. Young Jerry just heads to the bar looking for Sonny, without a care in the world. 8 years soon, Jerry practically became Sonny's own kid, and Sonny, believe it or not, grew into a real father figure. Under Sonny's influence, Jerry learned a ton from his father. As time went by, Jerry felt like he was Sonny's real son, with Sonny teaching him how to be a true man. He spots the guy who owes him $20 and Dad is so annoying. But Jerry couldn't do a thing about it. Meanwhile, Dad remained as diligent as ever, calling Jerry into the car every time they crossed paths. Because he wanted to keep Jerry away from that rowdy crowd. This time, Jerry noticed a girl in the car and was completely captivated. They had mutual feelings, but she's black. Back home, Jerry saw the debtor again. Jerry almost lunged at him to settle things the old-fashioned way, but Sonny pulled him back, calmly explaining that violence isn't the solution. Just think of that $20 as dog kibble worth every penny to rid yourself of that loser. Then Sonny opens up about his youthful mistakes, saying, the price of being impulsive, losing everything, and all that precious time should be spent on your parents and yourself. No one else really cares. Suddenly, Jerry recalls something his dad mentioned about love. But it's super tricky if I had to choose. Fear is probably more lasting than love. Relationships, friends, and money? They mean nothing. Fear is what seems to keep them loyal. So I treat my guys pretty well, but not too well. No need to be overly generous. Sonny's wisdom really hit home, but right then, a loud rumble echoed outside. Sonny was drawn by the noise, saw people barging into his bar, and decided to handle it. Surprisingly, these folks were pretty classy, so Sonny generously had the bartender serve them. But before long, they sprayed beer all over the bartender and boldly demanded that Sonny show them his ride. Out of options, Sonny had to close the doors and fight. They messed with the wrong guy. Sonny and his crew were ruthless. Jerry's pals joined in, hurling insults at the fleeing bikers, and managed to score themselves a day in the mob life. Later, Jerry found himself back with the gang, plotting to buy a stolen gun. Unfortunately, Sonny caught sight of the scene, and in a burst of anger, he brought Jerry back to the bar for yet another heartfelt and persuasive conversation, attempting to convince him. Those losers you call friends will eventually drag you into deep water. Sonny, being the seasoned vet he is, actually predicted that those idiots would stir up a major firestorm, causing you endless trouble. They just saw a few bikers pass by and decided to pick a fight with them. What followed was an all-out brawl. Jerry had no idea his pals would stoop so low. When things got heated, he leapt in to save them without a second thought. Finally, he saved one biker's life. After school, he spots his crush alone. With courage, he confesses, offers to walk her home, laughing and opening up. They stroll all the way to the black neighborhood, and then Jerry awkwardly backs off, promising to see her again tomorrow. Excited, Jerry tells Sonny about his date and asks if he can borrow the car. Sonny slightly raises an eyebrow and his lips curl up involuntarily as he unexpectedly offers Jerry a ride, calculating in his mind that it might make a good impression on the girl. Sonny clearly instructs Jerry to put the girl to the test. Jerry has mixed feelings about it. Once they reach the date spot, Jerry hops out to lock the car, all eager to impress, only to be met with a snub. The girl angrily confronts Jerry. "Were you the one beating up on those bikers yesterday?" Jerry feels utterly baffled and wonders how trying to break up a fight could land him in trouble. Then her brother pokes his head out of the car. Turns out her brother was there too. Jerry couldn't find a way to explain himself, and now even the girl of his dreams didn't believe him. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and join me for more of my wild stories.